Hello students, in the previous video you have learned about the collection and organization of data. The next step is to extract some useful and meaningful information from it as conveniently and quickly as possible. A simple way of studying the data is to locate a single value to represent the whole data. That single value is nothing but the average of the given data. Now, let's move to the next topic, that is average. An average is a number that represents a group of numbers. In our daily life, we often use the word average. For example, Isha spends on an average 5 hours daily for her studies. It does not mean that she studies exactly 5 hours every day. It means that some days she may have studied for exactly 5 hours, other days she may have studied for less than 5 hours, and some other days she may have studied for more than 5 hours. Thus, the average represents the central value of a group of data. There are three types of averages. First is arithmetic mean, or simply we can call it mean. Second is median, and third is mode. Now, first, first of all, we'll move to mean. The mean of a collection of given data is the sum of all the observations divided by the total number of observations. Mean is equal to sum of all observations. That means you have to add all the observations and divided by total number of observations. That means dividing the answer by the number of values added together. Let's see one example. A batsman scored the following runs in 6 different innings. That is 37, 40, 50, 49, 60 and 58. Now we have to calculate the mean of the runs scored by him in an inning. As you already know, the formula of mean is sum of all observations upon total number of observations. So first of all, we will add all the observations, that is 37 plus 40 plus 50 plus 49 plus 60 plus 58. Then we will divide by the total number of observations, that is 6 innings. So we get the answer 294 divided by 6, that is 49. So the mean of runs scored in 6 innings is 49. Let's move to the next topic, median. The median means the middle value of a group of numbers is the number in the middle when the numbers are arranged in an order. When the number of the collection is odd, then the middle number is the median. And when the number of the collection is even, then the median is the average of the two middle numbers. Let's see the example. Find the median of the given data. 11, 16, 12, 15, 20, 17, 19. So first arrange the numbers in ascending order. So we have 11, then 12, then 15, 16, 17, 19 and 20. Here the number of observations is 7, which is an odd number. So the median will be the middle number, that is 16 is the median. Let's see one more example. The marks secured in mathematics test out of 25 by 10 students are as follows: 18, 25, 23, 20, 9, 15, 10, 5, 16 and 24. We have to calculate the median. So arrange the observations in ascending order. So we have 5, 9, 10, 15, 16, 18, 20, 23, 24 and then 25. Here the number of observations is 10, which is even. So we choose the two middle numbers 16 and 18. So the median will be 16 plus 18 divided by 2 is equal to 34 by 2, that is 17. Hence, median is equal to 17. Let's move to the next topic, that is mode. The mode of a group of numbers is the number that appears most often. That is the number whose frequency is the maximum. So the number that occurs the most is called the mode. So we have to put the numbers in order from smallest to largest. Then we have to find the number that occurs the most. Let's see the example. Find the mode if the following numbers of goals were scored by a team in a series of 10 matches. That is 2, 3, 0, 1, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3. Here the mode is 3 as it occurs most frequently, that is 4 times. The important note is that the most common value in a set of data is the mode of the data. Now, our next topic is range. The difference between the highest and the lowest observations, which gives us an idea of the spread of the observations, is called the range of observations. Range is equal to highest observation minus lowest observation. So the difference between the greatest number and the lowest number is called a range. Let's see the example. Yes, here the marks out of 100 obtained by a group of students in a science test are 85, 74, 90, 85, 39, 48, 56, 95, 80 and 78. So we have to find all the things, that is first mean, then median, then mode, and then we'll find the range. So let's start with it. Arranging the marks in ascending order, we got 39, 48, 56, 74, 78, 80, 85, then 85 again, 90 and then 95. As you already have learned, mean is equal to sum of all observations upon total number of observations. So we add all the observations, we got 730 and the number of observations are 10. So we will divide it by 10. So we get the answer 73. Next is median. Since the number of observations is even, the median will be the average of the two middle numbers. So the median will be 78 plus 80 and then divided by 2. So we get the answer as 158 by 2, that is 79. Let's move to the next part, that is mode. Since 85 occurs a maximum number of times, that is 2 times, so the mode is 85. Last is range. The lowest observation is 39 and the highest observation is 95. So the range will be 95 minus 39, that is 56. Let's see one more example. A cricketer scores the following runs in 10 matches. So the highest score is 115. So what is the least score? That is 35. So how we will find out the range? We will subtract maximum value with the minimum value. That is 115. When subtracted with 35, we get the answer as 80. Yes. So let's recall all the points. Mean. It is also known as average. We have to add up all the values. Then we have to divide it by the total number of values. Next is median. Median means the middle number. What we have to do? We have to find out the middle value of the odd number, and if it is an even, then we add up two numbers and divide it by 2. Next is mode. Mode means the number which occurs the most. That is called the mode. Last is range. That is the difference between the highest and the lowest value is known as range. Thank you.